We're going to go ahead and bring up the next feature of the night. Coming all the way from Atlanta, Miss Jessica Mears, everybody.
Thank you.
Yay!
Cool. I didn't know I was coming all the way from Atlanta. I came from Jacksonville. I'm surprised. But that's cool. Sometimes you lose time, you know? Anywho, I'm excited to be here. God, I feel so weird right now. I have issues with public restrooms to begin with. And a few minutes ago, I was in the restrooms. Gross. There was a pubic hair on the toilet seat. I was like, oh my God, that is so disgusting. Who the hell still has pubic hair? Who the hell still has pubic hair? Over here, you guys? All of you? A lot of you? Did y'all come from Atlanta? I come from a pretty humble background. My parents never went to college. My dad was just a plumber, but he was a really good plumber, and he was a really hard worker. He had his own business. He became president of the local plumbers union, and then he got a really good job traveling all over the world building nuclear power plants. That's like crazy inspiring. And do you know what his secret to success was? He abandoned his family. It's fine though. I'm fine. I have a stepdad. I don't have like daddy issues or anything. I'm not fucked up. I'm like, any dad'll do, you know? Yeah, any man who wants to love me, stick around, please. Thanks. I'm not fucked up. Then when I was in high school, my dad came back around and he wanted to, be in my life again. And I was like, yeah, give me all the dads, Great. He was like, Jessica, I didn't want to leave when you were growing up. Like, I had to leave. I had to go to work. I had to go make money. Like, I get that. I mean, you could have given us some of the money, though. But I don't know. He started a new family. He had a new baby. He had a new wife. She was, like, half his age. So he had other stuff to pay for, like college for her. Not the baby. Like, by the time that kid was in college, he was long gone. He bought her boobs. Bought his new wife new boobs. That's nice. Like, meanwhile, I had to quit college because I couldn't afford it. And it did cross my mind. Like, it would be really nice to have somebody help me pay for my boobs. But it's fine. I did it myself, guys. Thank you. I will say, to date, my biggest accomplishment in life is these titties. For sure. I paid cash for them. Do you understand? Do you know what that feels like, to walk into a doctor's office and throw down cash for surgery? Titties, please. I can hold my head high and say, I'm not some kind of white trash person that has to finance fake titties. Because I'm the kind of white trash person that doesn't have the credit to finance fake titties. I feel like I should tell you guys, I recently got out of a long-term relationship, so if anything I say tonight, if you think I'm coming off kind of slutty, if you could just spread that around, I'd really appreciate that. I'm actually I was a really good kid growing up. I practiced abstinence until marriage, so I got married when I was 19, because 19-year-olds want to fuck. basically it. It's really confusing. Like when you're a teenager, they teach you abstinence, and it's like the first time you're feeling those sexual urges, and you're being told that you only do that with somebody you love. So you'll get confused. Like if you're into somebody, you think you love them. Like for me, I feel like we're getting closer, guys. So I'm just gonna share something personal with you guys. I'll just tell you, I blew my ex-husband before we were married. We had oral sex. And when that happened, I was like, oh my God, he's my soulmate. Because he has to be my soulmate. Because if he's not my soulmate, that means I'm a whore. And I'm going to go to hell. So anyway, like I said, we're divorced. He's definitely not my soulmate. I am a whore and I'm going to hell. Yeah. I had my 10-year high school reunion recently, and I went to a really good high school. Like, all these kids I went to school with, they were like for real doctors and lawyers and stuff now. My friend Erin's like, oh, I just passed the bar. I'm like, congratulations, I work in a bar. I was like, whatever, I'll make fun of myself. We had a planning page on Facebook for the reunion, and I go on there and I'm like, hey, just so everyone knows, I've already been married and divorced and bought a house and been foreclosed on. So I am way ahead of all of y'all. And I guess this girl didn't realize I was making a joke. She was like, excuse me, it is not an accomplishment to get a divorce. Okay, Mom, get off my Facebook. I feel like it is an accomplishment to get a divorce. Personally, I went through some shit, you know, and came out of it. Like 50% of all marriages in America end in divorce, and some people say that that's the failed marriage. But the other 50% end in death. I feel like a winner. So, I don't know. People get in your business at high school reunions. They're like, oh, Jessica, why did you get divorced? I'm like, I'm sorry, who are you? Did you even go to this school? Whatever, I'll just tell you my business. Tell you the whole long story. Like, I don't know, like, everything was great. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping one day, we're holding hands, we're strolling into the store. All of a sudden, my ex-husband, he grabbed my hand really tight, and I got scared, and I tried to pull away, and he wouldn't let me go, and he put my hand on his butt. And he farted. He farted into my hand. My skin like rippled. Like I felt his fart on my hand. So we had to get a divorce. Because you don't do that to someone you love. It's like, how can I trust you after that? I mean, he cheated on me and stuff, too. But for me, it was the fart. That's when I was done, you know? So, I don't know. I kind of, I don't know, I settled for, like, the first thing that came along, really. It's not, I don't blame myself for that. But I didn't have a lot of boys liking me growing up in school. I got made fun of a lot, especially like middle school and stuff. And my mom was like, Jessica, you know when those boys are picking on you, it's just because they're jealous. I was like, yeah. Why are they jealous? And she said, because they can't grow a mustache yet. I wanted boys to like me though, and I was trying to figure out, like, what is it that makes boys like girls? And I saw this TV show where this girl was double jointed, and all the boys went crazy for it. And I was like, holy shit, that's it. You just have to be double jointed and you're sexy. Are you kidding me? I'm double jointed. Oh my god, I just have to show it off. So, you guys are in for a treat. Put this in the mic stand. So I go back to school Monday morning and I'm like, hey boys! Why don't you like me? Like, am I trying too hard? Should I be more coy with it? I just don't get it, you know? I go, hey Billy, I was just leaning on this desk here. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can spin my hand all the way around. Like that? Okay, I'll stop. You guys hard? That's normally when I stop. Practicing the abstinence. Get your hard and then I stop. That's what I do. So anyway, I also got made fun of a lot in middle school for not having boobs yet. So I showed them. So, I'm not fucked up. Yeah, it got to be so bad. Even the fat kid in school was making fun of me. I walked by him and under his breath he goes, flat as my back. Yeah, exactly. I spun around and I was like, no, I'm not flat as your back because you're fat. And your back's got rolls on it. So I'm actually flatter than your back. Stupid. Yeah, that didn't work, standing up for myself. They kept making fun of me after that. And every summer I would go away to camp. I'm like, this is going to be my summer. I can feel it. My boobs are going to grow in this summer. It's going to be awesome. Like, something's happening, you know. And then it wouldn't happen. And it was just like that year after year, just disappointment, no titties. And finally I was like, okay, Jessica, you're 27. Probably done growing. Just go buy some titties. Quit going to camp. So that's what I did. And it was finally my summer. Thank you. I got them just in time for my 10-year high school reunion, which was important because I didn't finish college, so. But it didn't matter, man. You walk into your high school reunion with brand new fake titties, people don't even ask questions, guys. They're just like, damn, Jessica's doing real good. It's pretty good. My grandma was really worried about me having surgery. She was like, Jessica, I don't know why you want to go through surgery to get bigger boobs. That's ridiculous. You already have fine boobs. I was like, Grandma, these are not my boobs. Okay, I've been stuffing my bra since 7th grade. Look, nothing about me is going to change or anything. It's just like now the padding will be on the inside, you know? And it's what's on the inside that counts. She's like, Jessica, you know it's a real surgery. You could die. I was like, yeah, Grandma, I understand it's a real surgery, and I realize the risks, which is why I'm talking to you right now about it. And I want to tell you, if I die during the surgery, please, make sure they finish the surgery. I want those titties. I feel like if you have something about yourself that you can change, you want to change, who cares? It's your body, do it. Whatever, it's like your life, you know? But there was the worst time I ever got made fun of. I was really young, I was in elementary school, and this boy was making fun of me for something that I can't change about myself. I went home crying to my mom. She was like, well, what did he say? It's like, he said I have a long face. What do I do? What do I do? She was like, Jessica, this is what you do. You go right back to school tomorrow morning. You march right up to that boy and you tell him, yeah, I do have a long face, 'cause my mom's got a tight pussy. And I told him. And I told the teacher and the guidance counselor and the principal and the social worker and the judge. And then I didn't see my mom for a while. But I feel better, like, looking back on it as an adult now. I realize, you guys, like, if somebody doesn't like you for something that you can't change about yourself, so what? That's their loss. I'm like, okay, I have a long face. Big deal. It's hereditary. Just like tight pussies. I have something I'm selling after the show. I just got these yesterday, so I'm super, super excited about it. I worked at Hooters for 4 years before titties. Do you know what that's like? Awful. Nobody wanted to sit with me. I did all of the bikini contests. I always submitted for the calendar, never got in. I couldn't figure out why. Why don't they like me? So now, guys, that I got my titties and I'm 30 and I aged out of the system at Hooters. I shot my own calendar. If you guys want, it's a funny, sexy calendar. So I'll be selling them after the show and I'll sign them or whatever if you want. And yeah, it's 12 months of goodness. So thanks, guys. You're awesome.